Hello, coolers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories, starting with Usman Dembele, as it has been reported that the Barca winger is out of cup semi-finals versus Real Madrid and eyeing a return against Athletic Club. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about N'Golo Kante, as it has been reported that the Barca target is on the verge of signing a new contract with Chelsea. This is according to English sources. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembele is definitively ruled out of the club's Copa del Rey semi-finals against Real Madrid. The plan is for the 25-year-old attacker to make a return in the La Liga encounter against Athletic Club on March 12, according to report from Marta Ramon on RAC1. Dembele suffered a thigh injury during the La Liga clash against Girona towards the end of January. After tests were carried out, it was determined that the former Borussia Dortmund ace could be out of a period for 5 to 6 weeks. Recently, it had been reported that Dembele had resumed light training on grass and was progressing towards making a return to group training sessions soon. It has seemingly raised hopes that the 2018 FIFA World Cup winner could be back in time for the first of the two El Clasicos that Barcelona will play in the month of March. Indeed, the Blaugrana would take on Real Madrid in the first leg of the Copa del Rey semi-finals at the Santiago Bernabeu on March 2. The two teams square off again on March 19 in La Liga. And now, it is being claimed that Dembele is completely ruled out of the first Clásico in the Copa del Rey, with Barca giving up hope for recovering their ace forward in time for the visit to the Santiago Bernabeu. Instead, the objective is now for the Frenchman to make a return in the La Liga encounter against Athletic Bilbao at San Mamés on March 12. It would mean that apart from the cup semi-finals against Real Madrid, Dembele seems set to miss the league match against Valencia at Camp Nou on March 5. The 25-year-old, of course, had been one of Barca's most informed players prior to getting injured. So far this term, Ousmane Dembele has scored 8 goals and set up 7 more. During his absence, Rafinha has stepped up for Xavi's side, while Ferran Torres also showed signs of form in the match against Cadiz this past Sunday. This comes as a huge blow for Barca. Dembele will be out with injury for a longer period than what most people expected. It was expected that might be against Real Madrid on March 19 in the second leg of Clásico in La Liga. He will return, but that might not be the case, as new reports are saying that he might return just a week later against Athletic Club. Dembele definitely have not really been a big miss as most people expected, as Rafinha has stepped up, in his place to also deliver the goods. And of course, I think we still have the strength to play well without Ousmane Dembele, but not denying the fact that Dembele has been a crucial part of Xavi's setup. And had it been Dembele could have been there, for example, the game against United would have been very, very surely a winnable game for us, but we couldn't win. And definitely we can't deny the qualities of Ousmane Dembele. So hopefully he can return back as the season gets into some crucial matches that need to be won, matches that can define your season. We need Dembele back at this point very, very fast. Of course, we have some notable absentees also heading into the game against Manchester United. Pedri will not be available. Gavi, Busquets won't be available. And some of our important players that have been out injured recently will be missed. And definitely we just hope that they can come back in time when these crucial games start kicking fast, because we need to keep these games win so that we can make the season to be good. The game against United tomorrow Thursday will be very, very crucial for us to try and win because we all know that Europa League, we have never won the Europa League. Last season, we left from the quarterfinal stages after a defeat to Eintracht Frankfurt. And now, to be honest, with the squad that we have going to Old Trafford, knowing the very good record that United have in that stadium, it's going to be a very, very difficult game. It's going to be one of the difficult games that Xavi will face in his managerial career. And definitely, it's going to be very, very tough. Very tough. Because the game against United at the Camp Nou was a game that we were supposed to win and also try to avoid conceding, but we did draw 2-2, which means United right now have a slight advantage over us when it comes to the tie overall. Then on to the next story of discussion. According to Matt Law of The Telegraph, Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kante is on the verge of signing a new contract with the club, despite interest from clubs like Barca and Paris Saint-Germain. Kante is in the final few months of his contract with the Blues, which had led to speculations over his future at Stamford Bridge, especially with the club targeting young players under the new ownership. The Frenchman's recent injury troubles did not help matters either, as it was reported that Kante could be on his way out as a free agent in the summer, with Barca among the club's key. The Blaugrana are in the market for a defensive midfielder, as uncertainty lingers over the future of captain Sergio Busquets. Considering that the club's finances are in dire straits, a move for a potential free agent like Kante has reportedly been discussed at Camp Nou. However, at the same time, Chelsea were holding talks with N'Golo Kante in the background, even as he continued his recovery from a serious hamstring injury that required a surgery. Kante has recently resumed his training, and the Blues are hoping that he will be able to return to action sometime in March. Not only will he provide a boost for the London-based outfit on the field, but the veteran star is also set to bolster the squad for the next season and by signing a new contract. The report states that Chelsea are confident that an agreement with N'Golo Kante is now close to being finalized. With Kante pretty much slipping out of Barca's hands, it will be interesting to see who the club targets to reinforce the defensive midfield position. Links to Manchester City Ilkay Gundogan has intensified in recent weeks, with the Catalan club officials even meeting with his agent. The German ace could be a good short-term solution for Xavi's Barcelona in the summer if they do not retain Sergio Busquets. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.